game point and the serve is up. It's in the net. The Stratford Tigers are going to state. Russo, Peterson, Maisie swinging hard and down. Maisie Nagel, and the Stratford Tigers will go to Green Bay.
Back row, Michaela Golden right hand. Wilford in the rafters, and it can be played back, and the Stratford Tigers are your regional champions here in 2019.
Hi everybody, Jason Zaleski here, and welcome to Coach on the Couch. We are Coach on the Couch today with Stratford volleyball coach Brooke Kafka. Coach, 10 years. We're very excited to have you. You're one of to us anyway, the most fun coach of any sport in the area. And it looks like you have a lot of fun with the girls. But 10 years coaching this year. So again, congratulations. What keeps you coming back every year?
I think you hit it right on the head. It's fun with the girls. You know, I love the sport, but they're what makes it easy to keep coming back every single year and seeing the growth. You know, I get to see them as little elementary kids during the school day, and then watch them grow up through middle school and get the chance to coach them again in high school. And it's just kind of fun to see that full circle and see, all their hard work pay off into their high school years.
Certainly winning is fun, and it can make it more fun. Although you can give me, I'm sure, lots of reasons why it's not all about winning, and I would probably agree with all of them. It has been easier and it has been more fun, I would think, with the state tournament appearance in 2017, state runner-up in 2018. Sectional final appearance in 2019. We can go on and on with this, but just talk about the recent success, and is that reason to believe that there's more coming?
Yeah, everybody wants to win. That's why you're playing the game. You want to win the game. But you're right. There's plenty of other reasons, that make the games fun, and, we can't put all of our emphasis on winning, but and on improving every single time. But I think, it's, the success we've had in the last few years, it's been fun for the program and fun for the girls and fun for the school and community as well, I would guess. I think it kind of just builds the environment that the girls are growing up in the gym, and they hold those high expectations because they've seen it done before. So they're not willing to settle for something less, but, ultimately it's in their hands. What are they going to put the time into? How are they going to prepare themselves to get to that point? Because like any of the girls who experienced it, it wasn't handed to them. It didn't come easy. They put the time and the effort in to get to that point. But I think ultimately it just kind of builds that culture that we have now for Stratford volleyball.
I think of a couple matches over the last 2 years, both against the big school in Marshfield. You beat Marshfield at Marshfield in 2018, and then in a very exciting match, one that you were in control of early, and then Marshfield was a good team last year too. But talk about that a little bit. What that experience gave for the program to play one of those big schools.
Yeah, we were just actually talking about these games already this week during our first week of practice, and it's just kind of been a fun opportunity to play such a big school that's just down the road from us. So we were fortunate to be able to have them on our schedule the last 2 years, and this being a unique year, we don't really know what that's going to look like. But I think for so many years we stayed in our own little area with our own little schools because that's what was comfortable. That's what we were prepared for. And I would say in the last 5 or 6 years, we've, tried to branch out a little bit more, try some bigger tournaments, see some of those bigger schools. Because ultimately, like you said, it's not always the win, but it's that experience with that. And I think the girls loved being able to be in the Marshfield gym, a large gym, it's filled with fans. And it just kind of brought that playoff feel to just a weeknight match, which was very cool for all of us. So I hope that we can keep some of those games on our schedules, in the future as well.
I talked about it a little bit at the beginning. Last year, sectional semifinals over at Fall Creek. That happened to be where your season ended. And when it did, you said goodbye to a couple seniors on last year's team. What did those girls mean to you, to the program, and to the girls that are now continuing on this year?
I think every senior, regardless of what their role is on a team, always leaves some kind of an impact on a team, and the younger players, and on me as a coach as well. I mean, I think I learn a lot from each girl as an individual. So there's just, different characteristics about them that, will be missed, but also things that I think we just hold on to because they've shared that with us in the gym for 4 years. Their names have already been used in the first, 4 days of practice here. And, I expect that they will be, throughout the season. And, girls who graduated several years ago, we still hear their names and the remember whens and, remember how she does this and how, and I think that speaks a lot to the seniors that we've had over the years.
Yeah, especially when they're sisters and you accidentally say the wrong name on air. That's been an issue as well. But it's been great fun. I say that a little bit to remind the audience that this year every JV and varsity home volleyball match will be broadcast on ZaleskiSports.com and a number of road matches as well. You start your season on Tuesday against the Newman Catholic Cardinals. I'd mentioned your state appearances. Their list is just as long. What are some of the goals for this season, and including coming up on Tuesday against Newman?
This season is unique in so many different ways this year, and ultimately, we don't know a lot of what's coming ahead of us. We're excited to get in the gym today with our teams and start working on things. But, we haven't played all summer, and we haven't been practicing since mid-August. And so I think sitting down together as teams now and creating what are those goals going to look like for us for this year is going to be huge for us. I would expect goals to be similar. You play to win the game, you play to improve each game, you play to improve each practice, and hopefully positive things will come out of the season.
And then I mentioned seniors from last year. Obviously, you've got a new group of seniors that, as you mentioned, have been in the gym, have been in the program perhaps for a long time. What do you expect out of those girls on the court? I mean, you practice and you coach them during practice. You're on the court during practice, but during the game, you're off the court, and you got to really expect those seniors to do a lot. What do you expect of them this year?
It's actually been really exciting because, when seniors become seniors, it's a whole new role for them, and they've kind of been able to be on the back burner as far as leading. And so it's really cool to see them come in in their senior year and see what they can show us. And I've been so impressed with our seniors so far. And like I said, it's only been 4 days. And every single day, I think one of us coaches have some comment for each other about, like, look at what she's doing out there. Look at how she speaks to her underclassmen. Look at how she's helping. Look at her demeanor. And I think that just, again, speaks for another great group of seniors. And I'm excited to see how they lead their team, not only during those positive times, but during the tough times as well.
Coming as a visiting team inside the gymnasium at Stratford High School is intimidating. The fans are right there. They're essentially right on the court. It's a loud place. This year, though, being weird, as it stands right now, not everybody will be let in. And so support is going to have to come from the community in different ways, whether that, maybe Booster Club or something else. But we'll end on this note. I mentioned the broadcast. People can watch there, but how else can the community help support you and the girls through what'll just be a very weird season?
I think any way that they can reach out to the girls, whether it be, through social media, through seeing, the videos that are live streamed of that, running into the girls in the community or wherever it may be. I think and even their classmates that won't get to be there, just acknowledging that they're still putting the time and the effort into becoming a better player and creating a better team. It will be different, and it will be a strange feeling, but ultimately, we're here to play volleyball, and I am so grateful that these girls get to do that.
Yeah, excellent. Well, Coach, we're looking forward to a very exciting 2020 team. Best of luck this year.
Thank you.